The air crackled. It wasn't just the summer heat in San Diego. Excitement thrummed through the city. It was the 4th of July, a day for barbecues, parades, and fireworks. The aroma of sizzling hot dogs filled the air. Kids with painted faces chased each other, their laughter echoing. Red, white, and blue decorations adorned every corner. But beneath the surface of this joyous facade, a silent threat brewed. Jennifer Johnson, a whiz with all things tech, sat hunched over a bank of monitors. Her fingers danced across the keyboard, her brow furrowed in concentration. Her brother Jett, a decorated Marine, paced behind her. His jaw was clenched, his eyes scanning the lines of code scrolling across the screen. They were a formidable duo, bound by duty and family, their mission to protect their city from a digital disaster. Anton Virelli, a notorious cyberterrorist, had his sights set on San Diego. His plan was as cunning as it was devastating. He intended to unleash a virus. This virus would cripple the city's infrastructure on its most vulnerable day. Power grids, communication networks, even traffic lights were his targets. Virelli thrived on chaos. He craved the fear he instilled. Today, he was determined to plunge San Diego into darkness. The salty breeze whipped at their faces as Jennifer, Jett, and their team assembled at their makeshift headquarters near Mission Beach. The festive sounds of the city seemed a world away. The weight of responsibility pressed down on them. Time was running out.
Adjusting my headset now, we need clear communication.
All right, team, let's focus. This map shows all possible targets.
The team looked tense but determined. They knew what was at stake. S4, running simulations now. The gravity of this situation can't be overstated. Section 5. The plan: intercept and neutralize. The plan was risky, reliant on perfect timing. They needed to intercept Virelli's communications. This would buy them time. Time to locate and neutralize his servers before the virus could be unleashed.
"We're dealing with a ghost," Jett reminded them, his voice low and urgent, but even ghosts leave footprints.
Their eyes met, a silent vow passing between them. They would stop Virelli. They had to. Section 6. A team forged in fire. David, their youngest recruit, a prodigy with computers, nervously adjusted his glasses.
"What if I can't crack his firewall?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper.
Jennifer placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder.
"We all have our parts to play, David," she said, her voice calm but firm. "Trust in your skills, trust in your team, and trust in God."
The team, a diverse group united by a common purpose, nodded in agreement. Section 7. Faith under fire. As the hours ticked by, tension crackled in the air. Jett found a quiet corner, his gaze distant. He clutched a small, worn Bible, his mother's last gift to him.
"Please God," he whispered, his voice rough with emotion, "give us strength, guide our hands, protect this city."
Faith was his anchor, his source of comfort in the storm. Section 8. The calm before the storm. The final minutes ticked by with agonizing slowness. The team, each at their station, worked with a quiet intensity. The air thrummed with anticipation. The fate of San Diego, a city bathed in the joyous revelry of Independence Day, rested on their shoulders. They wouldn't fail. They couldn't.
Jennifer's fingers flew across the keyboard, her eyes darting between screens. Jett grabbed his jacket. "Let's move!" he barked. They moved as one, a unit forged in the fires of a shared purpose. "Narrator, I'm in!" she announced, her voice tight with adrenaline. "Virelli's server farm, downtown. It's disguised as an office building."
Section 10. The countdown begins. The clock was ticking. They raced against time, their every move shadowed by the knowledge that one wrong step could spell disaster. Virelli was cunning, ruthless, but they were determined. They would not allow him to shatter the spirit of their city. Section 11. A fourth to remember. As fireworks lit up the night sky, painting the city in a kaleidoscope of colors, Jennifer, Jett, and their team faced off against Virelli. The air crackled with tension, the silence punctuated by the staccato bursts of gunfire. They fought with courage, with skill, with an unwavering belief in the cause that bound them together. This was their city, their home, and they would defend it to their last breath. This 4th of July, they would ensure that freedom in all its forms prevailed.